Hey guys, so I thought I'd do a video on the 2005 Ford GT. I already made this video, but when I went to edit it, I noticed there was way too much wind noise, and I figured you guys wouldn't appreciate that. So I'm just going to redo this part and need to get a microphone so I don't have to do this type of thing again. So here it is, the 2005 Ford GT. Ford built a little over 4,000 of these cars. They came in they had four different options on them: stripes, the rims, a radio, not a radio, but the amplifier, the sub, and colored brake calipers. This car's got three of the four options. Most of them have three of the four, if not four of the four. The rarer ones, believe it or not, are the ones that don't have as many options, such as the ones that didn't get the expensive wheels or are striped elite cars. Interesting enough, though, Saleen had a good portion of the production they helped in. I believe it was the final stage that they worked on. These cars weren't exactly known for what would be the word, good quality. This part on that side, this part right here, came off, and it was just double-sided tape, which I thought was kind of funny. Easy fix, I mean, nothing major. Then the gas gauge on this car, for some reason, since new, has never worked properly. But those are the only two little things I've had with this, nothing major. As you can tell, they built it just like the original GT40 with these parts. The idea is in Le Mans, it's easier for the drivers to get in and out of. And it's true. It is easier to get in and out of this car more than any other supercar, except when you have somebody parked close. So say you can only open the door that much. Normal car, not the end of the world. This, though, you can see you kind of have to bend down and squeeze your way out as I hit my back on it, which is kind of the fun part. I mean, part of the experience. And something that I remember Saleen saying that was a little bit of work for them. See how curved this glass is? They said that was pretty hard to figure out how to get that to roll up and down. Mid-engine V8. What's the 550 horsepower, I believe it was? Yeah. 550 horsepower. Great engine. Revved at 6,500 RPM. Forget, it was 0 to 60, if I can remember. I know I put 0 to 60 on the video part where I'm driving it. I think it was 3.4 seconds is what Motor Trend clocked it at. The car sounds great. It really does. Only problem is that it's a supercharger, so you don't really hear it as well as you would a naturally aspirated car. It's kind of a little timid in a way. Something else that's pretty cool, I don't know if you guys have noticed this before. Do you see the 100? They made this for their Centennial. That was part of the idea behind this car. Ford never went racing with this car like they did with the original GT40 or with the new GT. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, part of the reason they didn't name this the GT40 like the original is there was a company in England that bought the rights to the GT40 and reproduced them in the 1980s, I believe it was. So they still own the right to the name GT40. Interesting enough. Here, start it up for you guys. Kind of get an idea for it. I mean, it sounds great. But when you're on it, it just doesn't have the same. Doesn't have the same pizzazz. I don't know exactly what to call it compared to a naturally aspirated car. It doesn't have that deep throatiness. It's pretty cool too how they did the gauges, just like the original GT40. Original GT40s, most of them were right-hand drive, but same concept. The gauges came all the way over, so they did the same thing. Car's got a great sound system, and it's weird driving in this compared to a new car, as I'll tell you in the video, but no Bluetooth, no Sirius XM, none of that type of stuff. It's just AM FM radio, which was standard back then. It's